Hi, this is Evil Graham 93 here. Sorry about ending my other video. Didn't have enough memory on my phone. So, starting off, we have Slumber Party Massacre, one of the Roger Corman collection. I like this film. It's very different. Some crazy scenes in this. It's quite funny as well at some points. Yeah, this is quite a good film. I watched this the other night. Next is my favourite slasher movie, and that is Maniac. This is a very good movie, very graphic, and there was going to make a sequel to this with the same guy. There he is, but he unfortunately died. But I watched the 10 minutes that they made of it, called Maniac 2, Mr. Robbie. This was it did look very good, and it would have been a good sequel. But there's Maniac. Next up is Madman. This was kind of disappointing to watch. I thought it looked really good, a bit like Friday the 13th and The Burning, but yeah, it was disappointing, I have to say. Still, some bits were good. Next up is another one of my favourites, and that is Tobe Hooper's Death Trap. This was a bit like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This has got Robert Englund in it. I don't know if you can see him there. He played as Freddy Krueger in most of the Freddy films. This is Beyond Terror release. Yeah, this is a good film. I like this. And Tobe Hooper did make another film, and he said it was a sequel, and it was called Crocodile, about this guy's crocodile. But yeah, I didn't realise it until I watched that film again, the Crocodile film again. But yeah, this is very good. Next up is the original Toolbox Murders. This is a very good film. I liked the first half of this film, that is. I didn't really like the other half, the ending of it. This is a very good film. That bit there in the bathroom, that's a bit saucy in that bit. But this is a very good film. Next is the remake to the Toolbox Murders. This is by Tobe Hooper as well. This is a very good remake, but I didn't like the first part of this film. I like the last bit of it, though. If they'd put the last bit of this film and the first bit of the original film, it would have been the perfect Toolbox Murders film. But yeah, and that is another Anchor Bay release. Very good. They do very good DVDs. Next is The Last House on the Left. This was on the Video Nasties list. This is the uncut version, and it says there, uncut version of the original 1970s classic. This is a very good film. It's quite scary in some bits. I thought you can see why everyone didn't like it when it first came out. A bit nasty in some bits, but it's a very good film. Next is The Last House on the Left remake. I wasn't a fan of it. This not very good at all. It's totally different in some bits. Not very good. Next is another Video Nasty, and that's I Spit on Your Grave double feature. It's got the original and the remake. Both of them were very good films. Again, I can see why these were on the Video Nasties, just because they were very graphic, and some bits of it were quite disturbing. But still, it's a very good film. Next up is See No Evil with Kane in it. It's a very good film. I like this one quite a lot, actually. Again, this was another one of my original horrors. And yeah, it's very good. I like the ending to this one a lot. Next is a classic, and that's the original Black Christmas. I like this one. This again is very, very creepy. This because you don't see the killer in this, you just hear his voice and see the camera through his eyes as he's moving about the house and stalking people. It's a very good film. Next is the remake, Black Christmas. Not as good as the first one. It's more gorier than the first one, and the killer looks kind of stupid in this, with his yellow skin. Looks like one of the Simpsons. I like the US alternate ending to this one, where it's in the hospital. I won't spoil it, but that's the only bit I liked in this, the ending. Next is The House of Wax. I think this is the remake of Vincent Price's House of Wax, but I haven't got that. I might get it, I'm not sure, but I did like this one. It's very enjoyable to watch. Bit cheesy though, seeing as Paris Hilton's in it, but yeah, some bits of this were very good. Next is Dark Ride. I think this is a kind of remake of Toby Hooper's The Funhouse. Some bits of this were very similar to it. This was a bit creepy when I first watched this. It is a very good slash movie, I have to say. Next is Hatchet, and this is quite a good film. It's got quite a load of old actors, in this from like other icon films like Robert Englund there and Tony Todd from The Candyman, and Kane Hodder's in this, who played Jason a couple of times in the Friday the 13th films. Very gory, this film, very good. Next is Creep. I quite like this film. I first borrowed it from my friend, and yeah, this is very good. Again, very creepy, hence the name Creep. And the killer's kind of disturbing too, so very good film. You have to go and buy this one. Next is Toby Hooper's Funhouse. Again, like I said, this one's similar to Dark Ride. Again, this is a Arrow film, like the when they released Silent Night, Deadly Night. They do some good films. This is a good film. Buy this one. Again, one of my favourites, Wolf Creek. It says based on true events, but I don't think it is. This was a very scary film. I like the killer in this. When you find out that, well, I won't spoil it by saying anything, but yeah, it kind of makes you think, wow, yeah, so get that one. Next is Cherry Falls. This one was really disappointing. It was more of a black comedy than horror. Didn't like this one. No, didn't like it. Then we have Happy Birthday to Me. This is a very strange film.